Hey guys, it's me again with another video. I'm going to read you something. It says wet dreams, also known as nocturnal emissions, are a common sign that puberty has started. They typically begin during puberty when the body produces more testosterone, which can lead to erections and ejaculation during sleep. While they are often associated with puberty, they can also occur at other points in life. Here's why wet dreams are a sign of puberty. Now, this is still not me yet. This is what I'm reading. Puberty is characterized by a significant increase in testosterone, a hormone that plays a crucial role in male sexual development. The surge in testosterone can lead to increased sexual arousal, which can manifest as erections and ejaculations, including during sleep. Now, as it relates to sperm production, it says during puberty, the testes start producing sperm. The increased sperm production can lead to a buildup, which can then be released during a wet dream. And finally, it says wet dreams are a result of ejaculation while sleeping. This can happen without conscious sexual activity, as the body's natural response to hormonal changes can trigger ejaculation. Now I'm done reading. Baloney. Garbage. But this is what you have been taught from as early as the subject ever came up, whether you were a teenager or even before that. For some persons, they were taught this by their parents because that's what the parent learned. I'm here to set the record straight. Wet dreams do not have anything to do with puberty. The moment a person experiences this situation, I'm going to give a number of reasons that could have triggered it. And they're all having to do with open doors. Wet dreams are spiritual. Wet dreams have nothing to do with science. Absolutely nothing. This is not for any parent to be blamed here. And for those who know more, that's okay. I'm not here to convince you either, but I'm here to tell you the truth. Wet dreams are spiritual. Wet dreams are caused from demonic spirits, and I'm going to explain why now. The door that was opened could be by way of a naked picture, a movie, something popped up on your phone, you listened to a story which sparked your interest in some type of way or another, where you didn't just let it pass you by, but you probably started having desires or urges. You found yourself getting a little too deep into whatever you heard. There are many ways. It could be through a movie, a magazine. I think I mentioned a picture, but whatever way it is, something happened that caused that to happen. And all that is happening is whichever of the above that you were exposed to. The demonic spirit knows this, and so what it does is to come and have intercourse with you when you are sleeping, for you to believe that it is a dream. Number one, it is not a dream. That is the first thing. There are many things that demonic spirits do at nights when we are sleeping that cause many of us to believe that they are dreams, but they're not dreams. The devil cannot give us dreams. What you call nightmares are things that the enemy is doing to you when you sleep. but you're not dreaming. The devil is incapable of giving anyone dreams. Amen. So some of the dreams that you actually have, and they may appear tormenting, and you're wondering, what is this? Most times it is God showing you the different ways in which your life is tied up, in which you are bound by the enemy. And we wake up and we ignore them, not taking them for anything. But back to the wet dreams. So what happens is, if none of the things that I've mentioned, I'm sure there are more, but those are the ones I could think of now. If you have never been exposed or engaged in any of those that I've mentioned above, and you know for sure 100%, not one, you have never seen a naked picture, you have never seen a movie, you have never been exposed to anything, nobody fondled you, nobody molested you, no sexual act in any type of way has ever occurred with you. The only other way that this can happen to you is through familiar and familial spirits. Now, when I say familiar, I mean a spirit that is familiar with someone else in your family, and it's familial as well because it's been operating in the family for a while, and now it is your time. There are many persons who have this issue in their family. It could be promiscuity. I mean, serious promiscuity. They just cannot help themselves from sleeping around. And it's been going on. Their dad was like that. Their granddad was like that. And then they find themselves coming like that. When things like these happen to innocent people who know that they've never, ever expose themselves to anything sexually immoral, that same spirit that has been operating in the bloodline will begin to manifest itself in that young teenager who is just growing up, who is just reaching puberty, going into adulthood, whatever age, whatever time it happens, that's what it is. And there are many grown men who may have this situation and they think, oh, this is great. Oh, it's a great opportunity for me to wake up and go have sex with somebody. No, a spirit is sleeping with you. And these spirits are from the waters. We call them marine spirits. And the moment that spirit enters or manifests itself in that type of way, and it is not dealt with, all it's going to do is to take up residency in your life. It's not going to go anywhere. And any spirit that has now become a part of you in that type of way has married you in the realms of the spirit. And there are so many other issues that can arise as a result of this, but this video is not for that. But any spirit that is tied to you like that and has possessed you like that, it does not just remain there by itself. It's going to invite other spirits into your life. They all work together. Not because your issue might be a sexual issue, it doesn't mean that that is going to be the only issue that you will ever have. It's going to invite the spirit that is responsible for hindering and blocking you so you cannot prosper. It's going to invite all types of spirits. It's not just that spirit. So without me getting too long with this video, I want to tell you what you can do if you have that situation. If you're a grown person, you have lived your life, but you find that these things happen to you, or not just the wet dream, but the actual dream of having sex with someone. There are so many persons who entertain that dream. They love that dream, but they don't realize. Take a look at your personal life. Take a look at your relationship, and you will see the signs You will see the signs. If you're married to someone or involved with them, there is pure havoc in your life. And if you're single, it is a great issue for you to be married, because this spirit is attached to you spiritually and it's not going anywhere unless if you drive it out. There are some who have invited the spirit through masturbation. Your doctor has told you masturbation is safe. The only thing safe, and I would not call that safe. As a Christian, I'm not supposed to call that safe. But the only thing that masturbation cannot do is to give you an STD. But everything else about masturbation is dangerous spiritually. It is dangerous spiritually, and many of us, we do not know this. Anything the doctor says is gospel, and the devil loves when we are deceived like that. The enemy loves it, but there is only one gospel. Any other gospel, any other story, it is not true. But it is up to you whether you're going to believe the gospel of Jesus Christ, the gospel of God himself, or you're going to believe what man has indoctrinated you with. It's not true. There is no scientist that is going to teach you about the things of the spirit. Whenever that spirit is driven out, you need to be delivered from that spirit, number one. And whenever that spirit is gone from your life, it's going to test you to find out what you're going to do if you wake up from a sexual dream. Are you going to try to have sex with somebody when you're not married? It's going to test you. But after 1 or 2 times and it sees that you are no longer allowing yourself to be manipulated and controlled by it, it will leave you. It will flee. It will stay gone. It doesn't mean that you're not delivered just because you see it show up or manifest just right after you're delivered. It will do that. The devil is very crafty. But I tell you, I guarantee you, it will leave you when it sees that you are doing nothing to entertain it. You're not masturbating anymore. You're not watching porn anymore. You're not entertaining certain dirty stories, whether they come through movies or magazine or someone sharing certain things. You reject those things. When Satan sees that you have nothing to do with those things, there is no more wet dream that you can ever have. And you will see the change in your personal relationship. Whether you are involved with someone or if you are single, you will see that that person that you've been looking for, you've been trying to connect with for the longest time, suddenly it's going to work out. Suddenly you're going to connect. Suddenly that relationship is going to work out. Amen. I know what I'm saying. And if you think I'm crazy, that's okay. I'm just here to expose the devices of Satan. And by so doing, I know that I'm speaking God's truth. And as long as I please God, that is what is the most important thing. Amen. God bless you guys. I know that this has been helpful to someone. These are things that nobody talks about. So I know that there are people that this can help. And I've heard people who say, oh, sex is good. God created sex. Yes, it is good within the confines of marriage. And outside of that, there are many problems that you're inviting into your life. Amen. And if you're not delivered from certain things, it's not going anywhere. It will haunt you forever. And you are going to live a life of limitation, a life of hindrance and blockage, a life in which you will never walk into the promises that God has for you. God bless you. Thank you for listening to me again. If you have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and like and share and comment. This might not be the video that you want to comment on, but I understand. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.